over.
Okay, Mama, come on.
Okay.
Come on. I'm skinny now, so you can scoot over a little more, Mama, because I'm skinny.
One.
Well, you told me to scoot over.
I'm skinny.
This is the Waxer Squad, guys. Welcome back to another video. We have something good for you guys. Me and Nana and my wife, we got something special for you. And guess who made the food? It's Cliffy the chef. Sometimes.
Hey, why you spit on my cornbread? Ow.
Peace and love, guys. Yeah. Just enjoy the food and be merry. Yeah.
Oh, stop that shit.
Yeah.
What the hell wrong with you?
This is mukbang.
Shit. I don't give a damn what it is.
What's that?
You spitting on everything.
It's gonna be a mud bang in a
want
minute
this
because your
cornbread
ass is
right
gonna
here.
finna go mud
I don't want
bound.
that one.
Okay, let's pray.
Shoot. Damn. I got the tray over here. Y'all had that.
Let's pray. The Lord,
He
I
spray
thank you.
everything he eat.
Lord, I pray
This is
for-
Waxing with Donisha
Oh,
and Cliff
shit.
and my mama, and we ain't came to play. We be waxing every day, different foods, different ways, and you know this is right. Leave a comment down below, don't be shy. You better come along for this ride, cause you know we the best on YouTube and we live, and we ain't play all day and all night, and we be doing it like we do, and we know we fly, and you know if we not, then you know we gotta go by.
Yeah,
but we here to stay, and everything is all right. Yeah, the Waxer Squad, the Waxer Squad, the Waxer.
Waxer. Good. Yeah.
Do it again.
Yes.
What you doing, Mom, over there?
Shoot.
I
Done high five nothing. Shoot. You
All right.
always all anxious and stuff.
Okay.
About some food.
Let's pray.
Shoot. You pray.
The Lord,
Yeah.
thank you for the
Okay,
food.
go ahead.
Thank you for the answer provided, oh God. Let it be news to everybody in Jesus'
Jesus'
name.
name.
Amen.
Ow.
You done gave me a doggone headache.
Oh, did you? You want some ibuprofen?
I got some ibuprofen.
I
You want Tylenol? I
Shoot.
got Tylenol.
I got ibuprofen. I don't do Tylenol.
I'm finna eat.
All right, guys. So, wait. Wait. I got some brown stew chicken, guys. I got some cabbage and
good.
some, what you got in it? Bacon. Yeah. And some rice. White rice. What's on top of it?
Babe,
I don't
she
mean this.
put the gravy.
What gravy?
The gravy. It's
I
on the
don't-
brown stew chicken. It's the
Oh,
gravy.
shit. Oh, yeah. Some Brussels gravy on the rice. Yeah, man. So, guys, tune in, watch the video, be happy, be merry, and be blessed. Yeah, man. Peace.
Oh, Lord. Can
Okay,
I
but
eat
if
now?
you shake anymore, we gonna fall. We gonna be laying in the back.
Babe, scoot over and let Mama.
Dang.
Well, come on, Mama. Get your whole self.
Oh, you tired?
Okay, that's enough for me. I'm not eating much today, you guys, because I'm on a skinny challenge.
Me too.
I'm on.
No, better now.
I'm on a skinny challenge.
You know what? If you tell yourself that long enough, you must believe it.
Hello, I
yeah,
believe it
baby.
from day one.
Yeah. Okay,
You
I'm
hear
done
that?
now. I got my food.
Okay, so what's on topic, Clifton? You got the phone?
I'm tired.
No, you should be. You did all that for nothing. Okay, is it okay? Damn, why you breathing?
Oh,
Is it okay
another
for me?
cornbread. I forgot another cornbread. Shit. Another cornbread, guys. Another cornbread.
Tender.
Wow.
Tender love. Your love. Oh, baby, this cabbage good. Your love so tender.
Yeah, this is not old school cabbage.
Holding me close to you. Baby, I surrender.
I wish you on my side.
Hey, yeah, you think you knew, huh?
You're my baby.
Go on, baby.
I love you every day.
Hey.
You're my honey.
Hey.
Nobody can take you away.
You didn't think he knew, huh? That's
Go
why
ahead.
I married him. Yep. That's
Okay,
why
go
I married
ahead.
him.
Go ahead with the song, Clifton.
You're only my baby girl.
Hey.
That wasn't even the song. Go ahead.
That's his song, baby. That's the one he sang to me.
Hey,
That's what he sang to me,
Donnie
baby.
should be
Come on.
quiet.
That's how it all happened. Baby, I
go
got
ahead, be
you.
quiet.
You sweating, daddy?
Yeah.
Here you go, baby.
Okay, go ahead.
Go on,
Okay,
baby.
Donnie should go ahead and finish the song.
Here, baby. Here.
Go ahead
Okay.
and finish the song.
Tender love.
All right,
You're
baby.
supposed to say tender love.
Satin, yeah.
Holding holding me close to you.
I'm so tender. Oh, you so
He didn't even
tender.
say he surrendered. He said he's so tender. He didn't say, damn, you
All right,
push me down.
I'm done. I'm done now.
He didn't say he surrendered. He said he's so tender.
Yes, ma'am. I'm tender.
He really is tender.
Okay. Donisha. Okay.
I'm rough.
Tender
but he
what?
Tender.
Girl, I wouldn't even tell nobody that.
Mom, we didn't get him none.
He's more tender-hearted than you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Girl, you know I'm rough.
Oh.
You know I'm rolling with DMX. I'm rough. You know I'm rough. Girl, you know I'm rough.
He don't care.
No, you don't. That's my baby. Let me tell you something. This is what we're going to talk about.
Okay.
We're going to talk about...
Here we go.
Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is going to be a new one.
All right,
It's going to hit you in the back of your neck.
All right.
Make you throw up all your food.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going to continue off where Clifton left off on my mama's channel the other day. If you are not subscribed to Real Talk with Nina, what you doing with your life? Like, what the heck are you doing? So, my husband brought up a good point in my mama's video, Real Talk with Nina. The last one they did on single women.
No.
Single mothers, right?
Yeah.
Listen. Every woman, my mama was very right about everything she was saying as far as like every woman and everything about what they had to go through and being single mothers and why they are single mothers. I'm not going to go into that because if you want to see her take and what she said about it, you go and subscribe to her channel and watch that video because she said a lot of good nuggets in that, okay? But here's what I'm saying. My husband had a point. He was basically speaking to his own experience about, you know, he not having... You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
He being that man that, you know, who was there and, you know, ready to be there, ready to be devoted to, you know what I'm saying, his significant other. And I don't know what relationship he was talking about, but obviously he's been in quite a few before he met me. And so me, I was in quite a few before I met him. So we had that experience. So he's, you baby, just basically from what you were saying, this is what I took. You basically were saying that you've been that man in your past relationships that was willing to go the extra mile and be there. But basically, most of the women, I'm not going to say all of them, but the ones you had been with, they just wanted to be thoughts. And thought basically means that they just want to be out there and do their own thing. And they not really trying to focus on the relationship or the children. You know? And that's why your relationships in the past, some of them, not all of them, have ended. Is that correct? Now, we got to get it together, women. I'm going to tell you like that. We got to get it together. And I know my mama probably side-eyeing and throwing her little things in there because she comes from a different generation. But the generation we in today, she spoke to her generation. I'm going to speak to mine. We got to get it together. We can't be worried about what men got. We can't be looking at their cars, their homes, and all of this stuff and be focused on what all the men got and stuff like that and worried about what's in their pockets before we decide to see their true value. You know what I'm saying? Because it shouldn't take us focusing on what they got as far as how rich they are, how much money they have. It shouldn't take all of that for us to wake up and decide that they are, you know what I'm saying, valuable to the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw the value in my husband. Like, when I first met him, I didn't see how big his car was or how good his car looked before I saw his personality. Because I actually met him before I seen his car. I met him at work. Didn't even know what the car looked like. And matter of fact, I didn't even know what he looked like outside of work because he had on his doggone work clothes. And I didn't see all of that. You know what I'm saying? But when I remember, I don't even know if I ever told you this, baby. But I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm not even finna lie. And I'm not going to make this sentimental to where mama can't compensate or to where mama can't dig it or to where mama can't add her 2 cents on it. So I'm not going to make this about just me and you. I'm going to say this straight up. And I ain't never told you this, and I don't think I ever told mama. When I met you, I literally said to myself in my head, I said, ain't no woman snatched him up yet. And I'm not saying this to make him have a big head to where he be like, you know how when sometimes you give men a compliment and they'll get a big head and all of a sudden they'll be walking around like, girl, I ain't got to do this, do that. No. It's not even to give him a big head or anything like that. But I'm being 100% right here. I said to myself, and this comes straight from the heart, I said, ain't nobody snatched you up yet? I saw how he was willing to be there for my son. I saw how he wasn't trying to be out in the streets like all the men I knew, wanted to be out in the streets, hanging out with their homeboys, chilling on the block. You know what I'm saying? I saw how he just wanted to be with me. Okay? He wanted to be with me. He wanted to spend time with me. He wanted to be in my company. He didn't want to be out there all out in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And then I also saw how he was willing to, like, you know, he would come to me and say, here's a gift. He would gift me. He would bring me stuff, you know, that he thought I needed. He would come look around the house, spend time with me, and he would be like, here, I saw you didn't have this, so I'm going to give you that because I saw you didn't have a lot of this or in your house, so I'm going to come and bring you this. Mm-hmm. You know, he was very kind to my son. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. And I seen that, and I said to myself, I said, ain't nobody snatched him up yet? Who would put this man out? Who would not want to be with this man? Really? Because a lot of women in my age group, and I'm 32, a lot of women in my age group, they look at how much money the person got, how much money the man got, how good all, you know, he could, you know, have sex and all this other stuff that they look at. But I seen this man's heart, and that's what made me stay with him. That's what made me stay with you. Yeah. Because I saw your heart.
Yeah. Thank you for that, baby. That's what counts. What's
you
in
know?
your heart, you know?
I wasn't looking at, okay, well, because when I met him, it was at work. And we all three of us met, my mama met him at our job, me and mama met him at the same place. And guess where that was? A hotel. And it wasn't no expensive hotel either. Hello? Mm-hmm. Come on, mama. Was it an expensive hotel?
You got the flow.
Hello? Well, tell it like it is, then.
I'm gonna have to flow tomorrow.
No, tell it like it is. Don't lie. Tell the truth. Now. Tell the truth. What kind of hotel was it, Nana? Girl, it might as well have been a Motel 6.
It was a motel.
It might as well have been a Motel 6.
All right.
Yeah, that part.
So what?
So I'm saying, like, any other woman in my age group, a lot of women in my age group might have looked at where he worked and been like, oh, no. If you can't pay my pockets, if you can't do this, if you can't do that, I'm cool on you. But I saw more than that.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Because let's be honest about it. I was working there, too. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. So I'm working there, too. So I can't sit up here and be we need to stop expecting, and I'm not going to say just for women. I'm going to say all people in my age group. Let's stop expecting a man or a woman to be something that we're not. You so quick to brush a man off, or you so quick to brush a woman off based off of what you wish they had and what they should be. But are you that? Look at yourself and ask yourself, are you what you want in the next person? Because if you're not, then why are you brushing this person off? If they got potential, that's all they need. If you see that person has potential, that's it. And a lot of women before he met me didn't see his potential, but I saw it. I saw his potential. I seen his heart. I seen his character. I seen how great. I seen his potential. You know what I'm saying? And I seen how great he was in the beginning when I first met him. And that's what made me be like, okay, all right. Yeah. Because all he had to show me is that he was willing to be a good father to my son and a good helpmate to me. And that was enough for me, baby. That was enough. Because all the men my age, baby, they wasn't. And let's be clear, I was married for 8 years before I met him. Okay? And all them relationships, all they showed me was that they were not willing to be consistent. Okay? That they would rather be out there in the streets. Okay? Out there in the streets doing whatever they want to do and come home when it's time to eat and when they want something. Okay? But I ain't see nobody stepping up like my man do now. Okay? My husband was there before we even got married. He was there. He was there. He was available. He was there for when I got pregnant with my daughter and we was not married when I got pregnant. He was there for every ultrasound. He was there for everything. And so I could have women that look at me right now and be like, oh, you spoiled, or oh, you this, or oh, you that. Because, you know what I'm saying, they're looking at me now. They see me now. They see the glow up that me and my husband have had. They see the glow up and they're looking at me like, oh, you ungrateful and all of this and other stuff. I done had a bunch of women tell me a bunch of stuff, which I ain't even worried about it. But they wasn't there when we was broke.
Okay.
When we ain't had 2 nickels to rub together.
All right.
But we was still with each other. We was still supporting each other. We helped each other get to the top.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't look over him because he didn't have the money that, you know what I'm saying, that I aspired a man to have, that a man should have. No, I said, baby, you ain't got it, I ain't got it either. Let's do it together. And that's exactly what we did. And we went through hell, and we went through a lot, but we kept God in the middle of our relationship and at the head of our relationship. And he has seen us through every single season. And I'm grateful to the most heavenly God, Father for that. Mama, go ahead. Let me go check on my daughter. Mama, go ahead and talk while I check on Isabel, because Isabel, you whining.
My thing is, when you said something about when you were married for 8 years and he didn't do this and he didn't do that, why did he do this or that?
Because he was too interested in trying to be out there in the streets. Because when we met at when I was 19. We met at when I was like 19 years old. So he was not interested in the beginning, and I get that. But as we got older, he still was doing the same stuff. I thought as the years would go by that he would be interested, you know what I'm saying, in being at home and everything like that with us as a family. And he wasn't. He was still being out there. He would come home for dinner, but during the day he was gone. He was out there in the street most of the time. And then when he was home, he wasn't really focused on me and the child. You know what I'm saying? He was just focused on doing everything he was doing. You know, sitting up, watching TV all day and all this other stuff. But today, if I ask my husband to sit down and let's do a circle, ask him to let's do a circle with the kids and play pitter patter, he will sit there and play pitter patter and be smiling the whole time. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, you know, and a lot of men are like that now at my age. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men are like that. They don't want to have the actual family. They don't want to do that, and they're too focused on what they want to be. They're too focused on what the future. They're too focused on making money. They're too focused on all of this stuff that they fail to see that you need to be available and be present in the home in that moment, because that's what counts. If you have a family, you need to be with your family. You're called to your family. You are called to be minister to your family, not to be out there trying to chase something. No, God has called you to that family. If you are in a family, God called you to that. And your family is your first ministry, not being out there out in the streets, trying to find something and do all this other stuff and hang out with your partners. And I'm not saying you got to be cheating because you out there, but you shouldn't be out there all the time. You should be at home with your family, building your family. And I thank my husband for that, because he's a good man. From day one, he has always been here. You know what I'm saying? And he's not lazy. I don't have to tell him, can you clean up? I don't have to say, can you clean the kitchen? Can you clean the bathroom? Can you vacuum the floor? Can you, give, sometimes he have to give Isabel a bath depending on what I'm doing or how I feel, if I'm sick or something. I don't have to say those things. I don't have to ask him to be a father to my son. He just does it. And that's what defines him. That's what separates him from the other men. And I know there's so many other women out there my age that wish they had that, because they don't have that. But a lot of women my age don't have that. I'm not going to say a lot, but some of you don't have that because you're too focused on how much money the man has. When my husband came to me, we didn't have nothing. We both was broke. And I didn't look down on him or shun him because he ain't have money. I seen his potential. I seen how he had good character. I seen how he had wisdom. I seen how he really cared and his passion. I seen him without the money. Money's material. I seen him without materialistic things. That's not the first thing you're supposed to notice when you go into a relationship.
Okay.
I seen him.
Okay. Can I say something? Damn, I can't get a word
go
in
ahead.
edgewise.
Go ahead.
Damn. But listen, let me tell you something. You're speaking on a young view.
That's it.
That's what you're speaking on a young view.
Yep,
But older women, no, we don't do that.
Okay, he might not have a car, right? And you might have a car, but what kind of car you got?
Okay, yeah.
Because if you're
right. I'm gonna stay out of that because that's the young generation. Y'all go ahead. You go ahead. I'm be quiet over here because the older generation back in my day they don't do that. But you go ahead. You had that. Go ahead.
All right.
Finish it.
All right. So what I'm saying is that he might not. You know what I'm saying? The man that God is planned for you, or the man that's good for you, he might not have a car. He might not have a car. He might not come with flashy things. You know what I'm saying? Don't let social media and you know what I'm saying, the media and everything on TV, don't let it fool you.
Good
and make you think, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need a man with this, that, and the third. He might not come with that stuff. And that's okay. But does he have potential? You need to look at your man's potential. Listen, all I'm saying is this. If the man doesn't, if you don't come with it, don't be expecting him to come with it. Look at that man's potential. I'm talking to the ones that are my age group, in your 20s and 30s.
Each time I make cornbread, it tastes better and better and better and better. Like, I don't know why. And it's the same ingredients.
Right.
Yeah, it's just because everybody's not gonna be the same, you know. Everybody's not perfect. Sometimes in life we have to fall down 1 or 2 times, you know. For real, even if we're strong and have the brain, one day we're gonna fall down, you know. For real, because the devil always set trap for everybody for us to fall down, you know? Yeah.